There's a comeback on the cards for Saina Nehwal.
One, love.
Great technique on that jump out forehand. Nehwal, it's like unloading a coiled spring. Really gives the shuttle a crack as she whips that forehand cross court. Well, what a great rally. Such an intriguing battle this is going to be. Nehwal, not the tallest of competitors. When you compare her, for example, to her teammate from India, PV Sindhu. But Nehwal so strong, muscular, and such a fighter. In a fairly even battle, you always back Nehwal towards the end. Such a fierce competitor. Such a strong fighter. Not the best of starters, usually. In contrast, Yip Hui Yin, the leaner of the two, still looking so fit at the age of 29. Arguably likes to run her opponents down, but I wonder whether, given that she seems past her peak, whether she's still got it in her to take Nehwal to a long third game. Great cross net from Yip Hui Yin. Sets up the short lift. Well, it wasn't even half court. Yeah, good call from the line judge. It was uncertain, but great judgment. Oof, it wasn't far out, was it?
Five, four.
Well, you can read the celebration on the back of her shirt. Yip Hui Yin goes with the fist pump. What a lift. That's certainly the way to beat Saina Nehwal. Great slice, slow drop, and then lift really deep into the far corner.
7.
Nehwal, as always, the face of sheer determination. It's one of the many reasons why she's such a hero to the whole of India.
8-5.
Yeah, Yip Hui Yin really read that short serve quite easily. She was on that very early to apply the pressure, just the push into the body of Nehwal. Good disguise on the backhand net from Nehwal. So the court mop guy just getting a bit more exercise. Wonderful straight smash from Yip Hui Yin. Interesting to watch Nehwal's tactics on serve. It's more common to see a short serve these days, and even in the women's singles game, it didn't used to be so. But when the women's singles players do serve long, they often give it as much height and length as possible. Try to make sure it comes down on the back line vertically. In contrast, Nehwal quite often employs a flatter serve. Not so high. The trajectory is obviously different, and it gives a different option in attack to her opponents. Doesn't seem to be working that well for her so far in this match. Yip Hui Yin is onto that short serve quite early and seems to put quite a bit of pressure on Nehwal, returning the long serve as well. So we might see a change of tactic there, I'm not sure. Either way, it's Yip Hui Yin that takes the lead into the mid-game interval here in the first. That's 11-9.
Play.
Well, 3 points the lead. That error on the return of serve from Nehwal. Just like yesterday's quarter-final, Nehwal struggling at the start of the match, but coming back very strong. Yeah, that one well left. Yeah, that style of serve from Nehwal, it too easily gives the attack away to her opponents. I wonder why she does that. Perhaps it's so that she can disguise the shorter serve at the same time, should she choose to. Well, Nehwal got away with that. That first drop shot she played was so slow. Yip Pui Yin should have really taken advantage and applied some pressure. Yeah, the error in defence this time from Nehwal on the forehand side. Yip Pui Yin staying with her. 13-14. Good judgment from Saina Nehwal. Well, she has a habit of doing this. Nehwal looking behind, especially in the first game at the break. And looking in a spot of trouble, but somehow she's got a 3-point lead towards the latter stages of this game. Yeah, looking for a few words of encouragement from the coach. And Yip Hui Yin running short of ideas. She tried the deceptive double net, as we call it, the sort of double bluff. Takes a lot of skill, and this time just wasn't quite able to pull it off. Yeah, great play, Nehwal. The hole and the punch clear, catching Hui Yin off guard. Wow, what a drop shot. It was the big coiled spring action she's got. It looked like she was going to play a powerful smash. And then she just brushed across the side of the feathers to bring it down steep, but slow. And there it is. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Nehwal pulls ahead. About 6 points in a row to take the opening game. Almost out of the blue. And Yip Hui Yin really had no answer to Nehwal's attacking late on in that game. She takes the first, 21-13. So Saina Nehwal off to a fine start. A dominant looking scoreline, but for half of that game it looked quite even between these two.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
And then suddenly Nehwal couldn't miss and Yip Hui Yin was struggling. And in just a couple of minutes Nehwal closed 6 or 7 or even 8 points.
Second game. Block ball. Play.
And as ever, looking very serious, very determined, Nehwal. Ooh.
One, love.
Umpire caught in two minds. It did look in from here, but we are quite some way away up here. Oh no, it looked out on the replay. Shake of the head from Yip Hui Yin. Can't quite believe it, but it did look to be out on that replay. And a good overall. Good body smash, Nehwal. Although from India, she is a big favourite in many parts of the world. It seems this crowd in Malaysia are fully behind Saina Nehwal as well. Maybe there's quite a few Indian supporters in attendance. And that drop shot again, so deceptive. She coils her arm up. It looks like she's going to hit something with a great deal of power and then just slices across the shuttle at the last moment. And again, that forehand slice. Even the dive from Yip Hui Yin, not enough to keep the shuttle in play. Round the head, cross-court smash this time, played to perfection. Like I said earlier, Nehwal, renowned for being a bit of a slow starter, but when she starts getting into a match, she's almost unstoppable. Yip Hui Yin looking. I was just wondering whether they were going to change the shuttle. Yeah, she was looking a bit defeated then, that body language, Yip Hui Yin. Yeah, great disguise on the forehand, the return of serve. Making it look easy, but it's quite a skillful shot, just the hold and push. Great timing, great technique. Nehwal looking as though she can't believe she put that serve in the net and asking her coach for advice. Or maybe she's asking her coach about something else. Looking slightly unsettled, the Indian superstar. Nothing unsettling about that. Round the head's cross-court smash again, though. It's like there's a magnet drawing the shuttle to that spot. Yeah, I think Nehwal was guessing that Yip Hui Yin was going to smash down her forehand side. Well, a couple of service return errors from Nehwal, and that bad bit of judgment gives Yip Hui Yin something of a lifeline. Back to within 4 points. She was about 8-1 down a moment ago. Oh well, that forehand cross-court slice misjudged. Just didn't quite get the timing right. Let the shuttle drop. Perhaps could have taken it slightly higher. Wow. She was almost out of reach. A jump out on the forehand. Cross-court punch clear. Incredible shot from Nehwal. And there it is again with Yip Hui Yin. That's a loss for how to return that round the head smash. played to almost exactly the same spot every time, just inside that far line. Incredible shot from Nehwal. And a good time to take the mid-interval break. The courts were going to be mopped anyway after that big dive from Yip Hui Yin. A quick calculation tells me that Saina Nehwal has taken around 20 of the last 27 points in this match, if you include the end of the first game. Looking here in full control. Great smash from Yip Hui Yin, yet though. I think she needs to find a few lines herself if she's to get herself back into this match. I think Saina Nehwal's attitude and body language, the facial expressions, I'm sure they win her quite a few points every match she plays. She doesn't mean to be intimidating, she's just her style, but she certainly is. And often her opponents just don't know how to handle it. Yeah, it did look to be a little drift. Initially that shot looked to be going in and then perhaps out. Nehwal caught in two minds. Well, an error in the lift, but she's still got a 6-point lead, Nehwal. It's going to take a lot for Yip Hui Yin, though. The last time she beat Saina Nehwal was the 2010 Asian Games. Even then, you can't say it was a dominant performance. The scoreline was 21-19 in the third on that day 7 years ago. And stats like that to me suggest Yip Hui Yin might be past her peak. The first semi-final she's reached for well over a year. Yip Hui Yin, a common face in the main draw of many events, but rarely makes it past Thursday's play. Her best result last year perhaps was the last 16 of the Super Series Premier Chinese Open. And she's been struggling to get back inside the top 30 in the world for quite some time now. Saina Nehwal, the former world #1, aged 26 now. Still many more years to go if she wants it. As I mentioned earlier, just on her comeback really from injury, maybe even a couple of different injuries last year. And for the first time in quite a few years, I think it is, there's another Indian player ranked higher in the world than Saina Nehwal at this moment. Haven't been able to say that for quite some time. PV Sindhu with that silver medal in the Rio Olympics and some other great results through 2016 have put her in the top 6, I believe, in the world, with Saina Nehwal at 10. If Nehwal can get back to her best, it's going to be a very interesting battle between those two. What a fantastic smash once again. Massive smiles from Saina Nehwal. Perhaps she can't believe it herself. Every single one of those round the head. Cross-court smashes, she's absolutely nailed. I don't think there's anyone in the world that would get that back. And an absolutely dominant performance all the way from the second half of the opening game. Saina Nehwal has absolutely destroyed her opponent here today. Yip Hui Yin. A fully deserved win. And great to see Saina Nehwal coming back on form to take her spot in tomorrow's Malaysian Masters Women's Singles final. She's come through this semi-final against Yip Hui Yin, the number 5 seed from Hong Kong, in a very impressive scoreline, 21-13, 21-10.